speaking of mechanical keyboards that have recently amazed me, it must be this Newfie Kick 75. I took it to the office and looked at the code for 2 days. On the first day I took it out, all my colleagues rushed over to get started. The programs around me are designed for keyboards that are also a bit silent. I really had no resistance left. Newfie's low-profile keyboard really does want to be a hit. This Kick 75 is not just a continuation. The traditional low-profile switch design of the Newfie family. The entire keyboard has many detachable parts. The rubber strip at the bottom of the magnetic small button on the lower right side can also be easily accessed. The restraint elements of the entire keyboard are especially strong. The top cover uses a matte material. No need to say much about the lamp pin. The semi-transparent top cover gives the front a much more premium feel. The keycap color scheme is also quite appealing and fast-paced. You could even say the entire keyboard has a fast style. Personally, I think this style is a bit like Mario's color scheme. In terms of layout, Newfie also provides F13 and a knob this time. There are also 3 function buttons. The feel of this D-knob is excellent. The damping sensation when spinning is just right. Personally, I prefer this kind of D-knob which you can turn with one hand. It's a bit more convenient than cylindrical ones. Inside, there is a single-section corner layer and a pixel-style animation design. The overall lines of the keyboard are very distinct. As for this single-section corner layer, because the front height of this keyboard is relatively low, so single-stage angular layers are basically sufficient. How would you rate the appearance of this Kick 75? Now let's talk about design. This Kick 75 can switch between high and low switches. At first, I thought it was one of those one-touch switches between height and low axes. Thinking about it later, this really does have a bit of alien technology. To switch to the Kick 75, you need to disassemble it and then switch to the PC positioning version. Specific steps. I also sent a simple clip to the Newfeed account before, although it's a bit more complicated than I imagined. But this is also a rather forward-thinking design, and hopefully, in the near future, it can switch between height and low axes with one button. The switch body uses a pink silent low switch. As the name suggests, its sound is quite quiet, but the feel is actually pretty good. Switch for gaming starts. Actually, it's quite fast. It's much faster than a standard high-switch mechanical keyboard. Let's briefly listen to the sound. Newfie's WebDriver needs no further explanation. Not picky about the system, suitable for any setting. This is also what I can say about the world at the moment. I think this driver is the best to use, bar none. Adjusting parameters and everything else is very simple. Overall, this Kick 75 is now my main office keyboard. Compared to Lu 22, I think it's more portable. The front height is also lower. This makes it more convenient when you need to move around. The silent feel makes typing very comfortable. I think it's basically the graduation keyboard for the semi-workers party. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to follow us 3 times. Thank you very much and see you next time.